Hi guys, welcome back to Miscellaneous Pleasures. Um, I'm back. I'm back with WandaVision season 1 episode 5 that just released about 8 hours ago. Actually, I think it released about 9 hours ago. Yeah. And yeah, so last time we saw what happened right after the blip, as they called it in Spider-Man Far From Home, one where people came back. We saw Geraldine. And talking of Geraldine, there is something that I completely missed in my last episode's reaction. I did not realize that the surname Rambo, Geraldine, her name is Monica Rambo, right? And her mother's name was Maria Rambo. So she was apparently the person who was in Captain Marvel, the friend of Captain Marvel. And the kid that she has is Monica Rambo. Uh, I mean, to be fair, I did not like Captain Marvel all that much, so and it is one of those latest movies, so I don't remember it all that much because I haven't watched it actually. So, I have watched Iron Man like 5 or 6 times. I have watched like the earlier movies so many times, but then the recent ones like Black Panther, Guardians, Ant-Man 2, movies like this I haven't watched more than once. So the problem is that I absolutely did not remember her name was Rambo. So it is kind of cool that she is the person who has created Sword, and this is her, and this is sort of like expanding the universe. And this is what MC has done time and again, hasn't it? Like it has created these movies where people from other movies come and sort of make their presence felt and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, so that's one of the things that I did miss. There's something else also that I missed, I think. Um, yeah, the Vision one. So this is not something that I missed, but there's something that I realized in my sort of while I was editing the reaction and stuff like that. The thing that I realized was that the Vision scene that we see right at the end, where he doesn't have the stone. So that kind of, that obviously reminded me of the way Vision looked when Thanos killed him in the end of the Infinity War. I just have to pause the recording for a second. Yeah, I'm back. So the thing is, Vision looked the same way he looked at the end of Infinity War, and that obviously was something that I should have realized while I was reacting. That Wanda is rather, is she dragging along Vision like his dead body in her own reality sort of thing? Like, is this what she's doing? Because there's something that I also read in a couple of YouTube comments and other reaction videos. Was that in episode 1, Vision does not help his boss right away, does he? Like, he only helps him after Wanda tells him to help him. So, that's something that I think I mentioned in one of my other reactions that Wanda is, I think, also controlling Vision and stuff like that. And we do know that Vision is dead at the end of the day. So maybe he is dead and he's not brought back to life or anything. But that this is his dead body that we are seeing, which is animated by Wanda. So that was also something that was cool. But then apart from that, the episode in itself was probably the best of the season, potentially the best of the season, even after the next 4 or 5 episodes or whatever is going to be released. Uh, I mean, we saw the Ant-Man 2 guy, absolutely love him. We also saw Darcy from Thor. She's one person that I did not expect to be here. Like, the last time we saw her was like 7, 8 years ago, so that was one of the reasons. So yeah, this episode, I don't know, like the last episode was primarily centered around what was happening outside the reality. We did not get anything inside the reality because that's what we got in the first 3 episodes. So I wonder if this episode and the further ones are going to be a mixture of two, where we see something in Wanda's reality and we probably see something that's going outside the reality, and down the line maybe they both interact and stuff happens. So that is one thing. Um, yeah, I mean, I have few theories here and there, some long shots and stuff, but then that's not something that I'm going to be mentioning right away. And I feel like it's about time that I actually started the reaction. So yeah, here we go.
Previously on WandaVision.
You know what? I mean, I can't say this enough, but Marvel's team is probably one of the best. Sort of like it just gives chills every single time.
This cancellation is not their primary function.
Look, I think it's working. Biz, what are we doing wrong?
uh,
Do you want me to take that again?
wait, what? Okay, that's weird. Like,
I'm sorry?
You want me to hold the babies? Should we just take it from the top?
what?
Don't be silly. Vision,
Wait.
let's let Agnes give it a try.
Wait. Why do I have a feeling? Wait, what?
Fussy babies meet buns on stick.
Wait, wait. So, does she know that she is part of this reality? Like when I say does she, I mean the people who were part of Eastview. I get a feeling that they know that they are in this sort of weird world, and like she just said, "Do you want me to take it from the top again?" As if I mean, you know what it sounded like. It almost sounded like how an actor or an actress would say to the director, "Was that shot okay? Would do you want me to do that again?" or something like that. So that's what her statement like reminded me of. So I wonder if she knows that she's part of the reality and stuff like that. So yeah, this is weird. Super weird.
We dare you to stay away.
Wait, how long is this episode? Okay, I don't know. I think
You hear that?
Hear what?
Absolutely nothing.
They finally fell asleep.
Their auntie.
Then where are the twins?
Mommy? Daddy?
what?
Kids. Can't control them,
What?
no matter how hard you try.
What? What? Okay. So I paused this here because there was a song in between, sort of like the intro song that they have. So there's one weird thing that I noticed, not weird, but then they obviously showed it, was that these two kids, there was this scene in the song where these two kids had Vision's face. And if Vision's face, I mean the red thing and stuff like that, and not like actual face. So are they like Vision? Like, do they have powers of Wanda? Like, what is going on there? That's one question I have. The next question is why the hell does the show skip intro like 7 minutes into the episode? So that's another thing that I don't understand. Uh, One more thing is, yeah, like, okay, let's imagine the scenario, right? So Wanda, in her sort of, while she was having a breakdown, let's imagine right now that Vision is actually Vision's dead body. So she drags Vision's dead body into Eastview, creates this reality and stuff like that, and the people who were inside, they got their own parts basically. So that's all fine. But what about these two kids? Like, Wanda did not have a kid. See, I don't know what is going on with the new fates. Like, are they created? Are they part of the imagination? Like, they are there in the reality, but they are not there outside the reality. Like, what's going on with that? So that's one question I have. The next question I had was, if they are not part of the reality and are actually some beings or whatever, so are they the next sort of superheroes? Like, do they have powers? So that's another question. And the final one is, who the fuck is Rai? Like, why do we have his name being dropped in every single episode without we having actually seen him? Like, is he this sort of red herring or something? Or is he supposed to be some character that I'm not aware of? What's going on?
What's the first thing you do remember?
Okay, we're back to our world.
From Sword headquarters. Until very recently, it was the top secret location of the Vision's corpse.
What? Wait, so she did take Vision's. Okay.
When was this?
9 days ago, Maximoff stormed our facility, stole the Vision's body, and resurrected him.
But that's in direct violation of Section 36B of the Sokovia Accords.
And the Vision's own living will.
He didn't want to be anybody's weapon.
Maximoff
Okay, this is bad. This is proper bad.
Alright, that's it for now.
This is political bad.
Problem, people.
Like,
Dismissed.
I mean, we do know that people in this world, have this sort of, there are people who are like the whole Civil War and stuff like that. So even though I was Team Iron Man, but then I still understood Team Captain America's sort of point of view. And this is the whole problem. Like, everybody has bad days. I feel like even you could find some things that Captain America did that would be classified as bad from the point of view of people who want to look at that point of view. But I don't know, man. Like, this is obviously like these few minutes obviously told that he doesn't like Wanda, and
Do it. Bring it back without the Mind Stone.
Who knows? But she has the world's
Yeah,
only
like, this is
vibranium
bad.
synthezoid playing Father Knows Best in suburbia. What happens when he learns the truth?
yeah. So that's another thing I actually completely forgot. So Vision, the way he's acting, I don't know what part of the reaction I'm going to cut. So I feel like I need to speak about it while paused. So Vision has already had one instance in, I think, episode 3 it was, where she rewound the time. But then in this episode, she obviously was like, didn't you see that was weird? So Scarlet Witch or Wanda. So I wonder when he's going to like have that conversation. Because I have always maintained this, I've always said this, that he's going to be the one
Extra water, but we have to get him clean.
that sort of is the solution to this problem.
You know, I don't miss the crying, but geez, Louise, did you have to learn to walk? 10 years old.
Okay, this is bad. I have a feeling they're going to turn 10 like in a minute. What? That's not how it
Dog
works.
stays the same size.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, please show me this world more. Like, I can't handle that.
Oh no, they're real, all right. Can I borrow this?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, the bullet did not even hit them.
You had a bulletproof vest on when you went inside, didn't you?
Those pants are 87% Kevlar. It's not an illusion. Wanda is rewriting reality.
Permanently?
If she can change things as they go into the hex,
Ah, you called it the hex.
Sword. Top secret communique. Authenticate.
What?
Dr. Darcy Lewis findings regarding Maximoff anomaly. High levels of radiation.
What?
Perimeter. Effect on Westview residents unknown. Please advise.
What? Oh, they're asking for Vision?
You're the office
this funny guy.
Wait, this is
It's a
interesting.
joke. Can't you tell? None of it is real.
What is he doing?
Please, please help me. What day is it? How long has it been? Where's my
What?
phone? I have to call my sister.
Norm,
She's taking care of our dad. He's sick. Where's my phone?
calm yourself, Norm. I can't understand what you're trying to tell me.
What?
You have to stop her.
Stop who?
She's in my head. None of it is my own. It hurts. It hurts so much. Just make her stop. Just make her stop! Now tell me this. If I send an email, where would I put the stamp?
What the fuck?
Technology.
No joy.
Okay.
My controls aren't working. Reconnect patch.
Disregard. Take the shot.
What? No, the drone isn't armed.
Take the shot.
Guys, oh you idiots.
What did you do?
There's a breach, sir.
Yeah, that obviously came back. Okay. It looks like a person. Wanda, she's out. Interesting. I did not expect this.
Is this yours?
Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? Dude. He is OP Wanda. And you ain't getting through, lads. The fuck is this?
Lagos. For when you make a mess, you didn't mean to.
Huh? Wait, didn't the name Lagos come before as a name drop before? Like, I feel like I heard the term Lagos before. I can't think when. In this episode. I mean, the title is for the mess that you didn't want to make. Obviously, it's Wanda.
Hey, what's the trouble, little dudes?
We can't find your dog.
Ah, don't worry, he's sure to turn up. Your mom won't let him get far.
I spoke with Norm.
Oh?
I unearthed the man's suppressed personality and I spoke to him free of your oversight. He was in pain, Wanda.
Vision.
Wanda, you can't control me the way you do them.
Oh, she has been. Dude.
I'm going to bed.
No, we're not done here. What is the Maximoff anomaly? Won't let him reach
I
them.
don't know what you're talking about.
Stop lying to me!
This, all of this, is for us. So
And
let
then-
me handle it.
What is outside of Westview?
You don't want to know, I promise you.
You don't get to make that choice for me, Wanda!
And
You've never
then,
talked to me like this before.
yeah.
What? Before what? I can't remember my life before Westview. I don't know who I am. I'm scared.
Oh shit.
You are my husband. I don't know how any of this started in the first place.
What?
Oh, Wanda. What you're doing here,
Wait, what?
it's wrong. It is wrong.
Wait. Why do I have a feeling that she is actually not the villain, but then somebody else is controlling her?
I didn't do that. You don't believe me.
Wanda, I want to, but at this point, I'm ignoring statistics.
Vision, change your face. Vision, change your face. Vision, change your face. Wait, what? What is going
What
on?
is this?
Oh, Cap? 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 Not Cap. No. What? What? What is he doing here? What?
Long lost bro get to squeeze his stinking sister to death or what?
She recast Pietro?
What? What the fuck is this X-Men guy doing here?
Who's a popsicle?
The fuck? I think there's nothing more. What the fuck is he doing here? Wait, what? So, but then he's dead. That doesn't even begin to make any sense. Like, I mean, Darcy just at the end of the episode mentioned that she recast Pedro, but then he is not Pedro because he's dead. I mean, she brought back Vision to life. Like, I don't even know what is going on here right now because I can't handle this. Okay, that sound should not have come. Okay, I just removed my headphones. Okay. I mean, forget talking about the episode in a chronological order because that's not what I can do right now. So, but then I'll still try to do that. So, throughout the episode, we had like 3 or 4 instances of Vision, and we also had this once before which got time rewritten, where Vision was like, "What the hell is going on in this place?" So there was this storyline that was happening. Another thing is what Wanda was talking about at the end of the episode. Because throughout the episode, and actually even before that, I had a feeling that maybe Wanda is like, yeah, she's the villain, right? So she's controlling all the people's lives. She has created this reality. All the people who are in there don't want to be in there, and things like that. So, I mean, essentially, whatever you want to say, she was sort of the bad guy. But then the conversation that she had with Vision, like, he doesn't know how it started. Like, I don't know. I have a very bad feeling that somebody else is involved in this. Like, maybe somebody else, like, I mean, I don't know how to explain, but then I have a feeling somebody else sort of unlocked her powers, maybe, and then sort of put an idea in her mind, like, maybe something like that, just to, sort of weaponize her somehow. Maybe, if that even makes sense. But then who could do that? Like somebody new, because for a second, like literally for a second, when that guy, the Quicksilver guy, when he walked through the door, and when I think he was standing outside the door and he saw the back of his head, I was like, yeah, gray hair, and they sort of built up this momentum. I was like, gray hair, this has to be Cap. Like I don't know how he entered there, but he was there. But then, but he wasn't. But then, I mean, okay, first things first. Let's imagine that this is not the X-Men universe of Quicksilver, because I have no idea what happened to him. I don't even know if he's alive in that universe. I mean, even if he was alive, then he would probably time travel. I have no bloody idea what's going on there. Like, I haven't watched a lot of movies from X-Men. But if he isn't that guy, then this is not some X-Men MCU sort of crossover. Like, MCU just casted this guy because he played Quicksilver in some other sort of franchise, so sort of like an Easter egg sort of thing, and not really like somebody from another universe, right? Otherwise, then this is MCU mixing. Like, would they do that in a TV series? Like, I don't know what's going on here. This is one. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay. Okay. Right. What has happened in the episode? Like, there were no children in the town. Yeah, that's something that, I mean, after he said, I realized, but then even in the episode where there was for the children, there weren't any children around. Um, there's a lot of questions. Like, few of them I obviously asked during the reaction because I knew that I would forget it by the end of it. So I paused and asked. Like, I have maintained this and I still maintain it, that Vision is somehow going to be the person who has to solve this problem, like influence the solving of the problem, if not actually solve it. um I don't know, that visual that we saw, like, I don't know which, like, what facility that was that had Vision's body, but then she obviously took it from there. That was obvious. Was she under control then? Probably. If my theory of her being controlled by somebody else is true, then she was controlled then too. Another thing that dropped was, who is this aerospace engineer friend? Like, I'm thinking, like, do we know somebody like that in the MCU? Like, um, that could be a friend of hers, Geraldine. Like, I mean, it has to be somebody young. Like, it can't be Tom Holland. Like, I mean, when I say Tom Holland, I mean, it can't be Peter Parker because he's not an aerospace engineer. Uh, Most of the MCU heroes that we have are old, aren't they? When I say old, I mean like 45-ish. And we don't know anybody who could be a friend of Monica Rambeau. Unless, of course, she means Captain Marvel, but then she doesn't mean Captain Marvel, and I have no idea if Carol Danvers is actually an aerospace engineer. She was a pilot, right? Are they are not aerospace engineers? Um, who else could she know? Like, is this somebody from the MCU or is this somebody from Marvel Comics who is going to be introduced in MCU? Like, if it's somebody from comics, then I have no bloody idea who it could be. But then I'm trying to think if there is anybody that I'm missing. Not from the original Avengers, nobody. From the side roles, like, I mean, Darcy is here. Natalie Portman was Jane Foster, but then Geraldine wouldn't call her. I keep calling her Geraldine, but she's actually Monica. But I'm going to call her Geraldine because that's what I remember her by. So Geraldine wouldn't say my friend who is an aerospace engineer. If anybody, it would be Darcy who would say that. Man, I mean, this is 2023, right? How old is Ant-Man's daughter? I don't think she'd be old enough for this. Yeah, I don't know. It could be anybody. I mean, we obviously saw the name dropping of Ralph. So I don't know who that guy is, but then that guy is going to be influential somehow. We also, one of the more important things that happened in this episode was that Agnes, right? Forget everybody else. Then Agnes seemed to know that she was sort of in this place. Like, should I do it, Wanda? Do you want me to start over again? Questions like that. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I think that's the end of the reaction. I don't really know what else to talk about. I mean, I don't have to take my words back, but then this is MCU. I sort of underestimated MCU when I started this TV series. I am not going to lie. First three episodes, I was like, you know what, this TV series is not going to last. Like, I can't. I mean, I would have obviously watched it even if it was shit because it's MCU. But then I did not have high expectations of it. Not after those first three, like, 2.5 episodes, because the last 5 minutes of the third episode was fantastic. But then it is living up to it, guys. It is living up to it. I am absolutely pumped right now for this. I can't wait for the next. I don't know if it's going to be 4 more episodes or 3 more episodes, but whatever it is going to be, it's going to be fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please do look around the channel. I have other TV series that I have reacted to. Queen's Gambit, Dark season 1 I have just finished and uploaded right today. Stranger Things I finished long back, but then I haven't actually started season 2 because I was waiting for Dark to be finished. So that's obviously going to be something that's coming. I always, more often than not, on a weekly basis, I do football videos. and even cricket videos I've done a few, and I'm planning on making chess videos too. So a lot of content coming up. So if you're watching this, please do stick around, and yeah, share your comments on the episode and whatever you feel like about the episode, about the reaction or anything of the kind. Thank you so much. Bye.